Hey everybody, it's Ashley. So I just wanted to share a quick face of the day with you guys. I had to be up at 4:45 this morning. So what makeup I did put on had to be very quick and easy and last. So I'm going to share with you guys what I put on, and I'm going to get up close quick so that you can really get a feel for it, because this far away you can't tell. So these are the eyes. So I kept them really natural. I used actually 2 colors and that's about it. And then I didn't do my brows because I just didn't feel it was 100% necessary. And then there's the cheeks and all that fun stuff. So I'm going to switch off of this and I will show you what I used. Okay, so like I said, I had to be up at the ass crack of dawn. And then guess what? I didn't even have to work today. Yeah, sometimes the blonde in me comes out even though my hair's dyed. More than I would like it to. But I tried to make the best of the day, and I had some things to do, and yeah, well, screw it. I'm trying to look at it in a better perspective than most people would. I was actually supposed to work the 30th, and my calendars split, and I didn't write which day I was supposed to work, so I figured better safe than sorry, because if I didn't show up, I'd lose my job. So anyway, let's get into this so that we don't run out of time. First thing I did was go in with MAC Matte Cream. These are really good primers in general, are very good for the summer. This will help your foundation or tinted moisturizer go on with ease, and it will make them last a lot longer than it would without. So they're all the same. Honestly, you could use that damn Monistat chafing cream for one, and it's just like this one. So I mean, it's all in what you want to pay. Honestly, they're all the same. I've come to that realization. At least the silicone ones. I have not used any of the cream ones. So after that, I have samples here that I've been testing out. 2 Laura Mercier tinted moisturizers. I have the regular one, and this is in porcelain. I must say that I can't see what all the hype is about. So this is going to be like a mini review on these too, and one other thing. I can't see what all the hype's about. I've used this 3 times, about 3 times. Alright, number 1, that's all I have left. So you need to use a lot of it. It's not something that you can just use a little, spread a little bit around and you're good. You need to use a lot of this. Number 2, it smells like sunscreen. Now no shit, I know that there's sunscreen in it, right? But I've tried other ones that have sunscreen in it and it doesn't really have that smell. It doesn't I mean, it's a tinted moisturizer, so I know I'm not going to have complete coverage. I understand that, but this has none. This doesn't even out my skin tone. It doesn't do anything. This is a moisturizer, period. It may have a little bit of tint in it, but it's a moisturizer. I can understand why some people like it that don't need any coverage, but this is definitely a tinted moisturizer with little to no coverage. And this is the oil-free one, I want to state too. And I have a lot of breakthrough oil when I use this anyway. Like, I have dry skin. I'm oily here already, and I put my makeup on at like 5 this morning. So yeah. So then, the other one I'm trying out is the Laura Mercier Tint in Bare Radiance. I love this one, and this is the lightest one you can get. I love this one. This one has, let's see if I can switch it. Well, you can tell a little. See how it glows? This doesn't add sparkle to your face. It doesn't add any type of sparkle. It adds a little sheen. And when I say a little, it's very little. Now, this looks really dark. This blends into my skin perfectly. I love this. I am buying a full size of this, no doubt. But I prefer this to the regular one. This even had more coverage than the regular one, so this is good. So that's Laura Mercier Tint Bare Radiance. It's the one with the sheen to it. Now, I wouldn't recommend it if you have oily skin whatsoever, but if you're looking, if you have like combo maybe to dry, this is definitely good for that glow, because I have it on today, because I tried this and I was like, so I added some of this, and this, I like this 10 times better. And then because that didn't work, you all know that I just put my MAC Tinted Moisturizer in here. I used this, and I love this. If you're looking for a good coverage tinted moisturizer that will last you and you don't need to use a lot, I've had this in here for a while since my vacation. I used it there, and I still have some left in here even. This is wonderful. This is in light, and I absolutely love it, and I will repurchase this time and time again. This is wonderful for the summer, and like I said, it has coverage to it. So MAC Tinted Moisturizer, excellent. So then we're moving on. I contoured with my Hoola by Benefit. Looks like that. Great for fair skin. On my cheeks, I used the NYC Blushable Cream Stick in Plaza Pink, and that looks like that. I love these. If I could find any more of them, I'd buy them all, but I can't. Either they don't have the colors that I want, or they're out. Then for blush, I used Hard Candy Living Doll. It's the mineralized one. I've never used this wet. I don't think blushes should be used wet, but it says that you can. And I absolutely love this. It adds such a pretty sheen to the face. High Beam for a highlight. This will be my holy grail highlight for the rest of my life. And then we're moving on to the eyes. Like I showed you, pretty much this is a dupe. The eyeshadow that's on my eyelid is a dupe for MAC's Satin Taupe. Yup. And I love Satin Taupe. That's probably one of my favorite shades. It's a nice cool toned brown, so it's very, very, very nice for fair skinned people like me. So I started out using Urban Decay Sin. This stuff freaking rocks. I will buy a full bottle of this when this is gone, but I'm sure this will last me a long time anyway. If you've never seen it, it looks like this. It's like a champagne-y brown, like Satin Taupe, but a little bit lighter. Eye primer, and this stuff is amazing for any of you who are wondering about that. Then I went in with this new Wet n Wild Nutty eyeshadow. It's Nutty 252B Nutty. This is an exact dupe for Satin Taupe. I love this. I have this all over the lid, and I took it into the crease just the slightest bit. And then to blend that out, I used Hard Candy's Piece. I used this one over here to blend it out a little bit so there was no harsh lines. And then I'm running out of time, I'm sorry. And then in the inner corners, I used this color from MAC's Word of Mouth Mineralized Eyeshadow. These eyeshadows are awesome that I'm mentioning. And then for the brow bone, I used Brulee, and it looks like this. It's just an off-white. Now, in my other video, I mentioned that I think it was a MAC dupe for Brulee. This is not a MAC dupe for Brulee. This is a MAC dupe for Blanc type or Blank type. This stuff is good. I mean, $1.99 for these. These eyeshadows are amazing, so if you can get them, pick them up. And then for mascara, I used Rimmel Sexy Curves. I use this on natural days. I don't feel it gives me any volume, just length, but I do like this a lot. So if you have any questions or anything, please leave me a comment below, and I'll give you one last look at my eyes. Like I said, it's very natural. And my cheeks. Oh, and on my lips, I have some of this on right now, this clear stuff. I have really pigmented lips. So I hope everybody's well. Thank you so much for watching. Any questions, leave me a comment below, and take care. Have a wonderful day. Bye.